He is to the inside in a 3 and 4. Reed trying to hold him off. Reed up the raceway. Meeks underneath him. McGivney looks underneath him as well. Meeks your new leader. Something wrong on the 7-11 car of Michael Daniels. The championship chase takes a turn with Michael Daniels pulling in the infield. Meanwhile, up front, it's a battle between Jeff McGivney and Mike Meeks Jr. To the growth line. White flag this time. Jeff McGivney been running strong the last few weeks trying to take home a heat race win. He is there with 1 to go. McGivney looks high, a little bit higher line in 1 and 2. Then Mike Meeks Jr., he kind of diamonds it off the corner, gets a bit of a run on the 37 car in the 3 and 4. Meeks Jr. smooth on the bottom toe. Up the raceway just a bit, but not going to get it done. It's Jeff McGivney, your winner of the 37 of Mike Meeks Jr. Second, Jeff McGivney. Third, the 12 of Matt Reed. And fourth, the 56X of Stephen Ashcraft. To Gary Corbin outside him. And the boardwalk sign and design. Baxter Motorsports number 77B. It's Brian Bowden. They'll roll the inside. And the Waltz Automotive 39. That is Jimmy Stats. And outside him, the 56-1 of Kevin Simpson. 6 cars, 6 laps. And its green flag is in the air. 3 wide already in a 1 and 2. They back it on off to a side-by-side contention battle there as Bowden trying to be the meat and the sandwich there. Jimmy Stats with a run. They're trying to force 3-wide Bowden down into Stats. Stats trying to make an aggressive move though there. It was probably hard for Bowden to see him. As the top 4 begin to break away from the rest of the field. Bowden now looking to the inside of Corbin in a 3 and 4. Door to door they go. Corbin sees him down there. Bowden to the inside. Corbin up the raceway. Bowden with the advantage with the line on the inside. New second place car to the 77B of Brian Bowden. Now Jimmy Stats trying to make the same move work on Gary Corbin out of the back straightaway. He's to his inside. He's got it already into 3 and 4. Jimmy Stats in that 39 up to the 3rd spot. To go at the line. Bowden a little loose there on the exit of the corner. Jimmy Stats going to get a run on him. Stats on the outside now, the 77B, but Bowden smooth in the groove on the bottom side. White flag, 1 more lap to go for your leader, though, 75 of Wally Beatty. Three-car battle down the back straightaway. Stats looking to the outside, trying to get some of those points for that second spot. On the turn number 4, checkered flag. Going to go to Wally Beatty. Bowden's going to get second. At the line he does. Third, Jimmy Stats. Fourth is 02 Gary Corbin. And fifth, at the 84, Tom Lorenz. Outside him, the 41 is Seth McMacken. 6 cars going to be going 6 laps around the Elizabeth Speedway in your final heat race for the Blaines Horse Supply USA Limited Modifieds, and the green flag is out. Ortega and short get around McMurray, your outside pole sitter. Murray back to 3rd. Vetter now looks to the inside of McMurray in that 8 car. Vetter and Murray side by side. Murray on the track. Tom Lorenz now looking to the outside of both drivers. Vetter, little mistake there on the bottom side. Lorenz not going to get a run to the inside of him down in the 3 and 4. Lorenz off of turn number 4, going to get that 4th spot. Field strung out just a bit here as we're 3 down, 3 to go. Oh, Vetter trying to get around Lorenz and a little bit of contact there. Vetter falling back from the field at this moment. 2 to go at the line. Ortega getting run down by Short and Murray. White flag in the air, 1 more lap to go as Murray falls back from both Short and Ortega. Short going to have the best shot out of the 3 drivers to contend. On the turn number 4, here comes your leader. There's your winner of the Forney, Texas, the 07 of Bobby Ortega. Second, the 2 of Brian Short. Third, the 8 of Rick Murray. Fourth, the 84 Tom Lorenz. Fifth, the 8 Robert Vetter. Sixth, Seth McMacken in the 40. 6 laps to this. It's green flag in the air. Michael Daniels to the outside of Burrows. He's going to get the lead off of turn number 2. Oh, McMacken and Simpson coming together. McMacken off the back straightaway, coming back on the Speedway. He does. We stay green. Michael Daniels and Robert Vetter out front now. Something wrong on the 41 of McMacken. It looks like he's going to come to a stop in turn 2. That final transfer, the 22S of Scott Prather. 561, Kevin Simpson and him going to be duking it out here. Green flag in the air. Oh, contact between Burrows, Simpson down into Prather. Prather now on the outside looking in. Daniels and Vetter going at it as Burrows up the raceway. Scott Prather now to his back bumper. Daniels up the track and now Vetter underneath Daniels. Trouble still for the 7-11 of Michael Daniels as Robert Vetter takes the lead here in your B-Main Racing action. Burrows on that bubble spot. Prather trying to make the A-Main in his first start in a limited modified. That's where the action's at as Prather closes in 3 and 4. 2 laps to go at the line. Simpson has tracked down Michael Daniels now as troubles continue for that 7-11 car not handling this evening. As Simpson to the inside, white flag, 1 more lap to go for Robert Vetter. Simpson has second from Michael Daniels. And on the turn number 4, there's your leader, there's your winner, the V8 of Robert Vetter. Second, 561, Kevin Simpson. Third, Michael Daniels. Fourth, Robert Burrows. Cars getting ready to go 12 laps. Let's get up on the feet. Let's wave them on off. It's your Blaines Motor Supply USA Limited Modified A-Main event. Wally Beatty, Brian Bowden make up your first row. Second row, Randy Kirkland, Steve Neighbors. Third row, Jeff McGibney, Brian Short. 37, Mike Meeks Jr. 07, Bobby Ortega. 39, Jimmy Stats. 51, Jim Gracie. 6th row, Matt Reed, Rick Murray. 7th row, Tom Lorenz, Josh Short. 8th row, Stephen Ashcraft, Gary Corbin. 9th row, Robert Vetter, Kevin Simpson, Michael Daniels in the 10th and final row. 6 car, Tandy Burrows, and the green flag is out. Oh, Beatty, look out, stopping him up. Beatty and Kirkland connected. As they come off, hopefully there's no damage on the 42 of Kirkland, and the green flag is out. And we say green. Wally Beatty going to have your lead as Matt Reed out of the groove there. Battle for the lead in the 3 and 4. Bowden on the outside. Beatty on the bottom. And Beatty going to have it on turn number 4. Bowden with a great run on the outside of turn 2. He gets the run around Wally Beatty. As Jim Gracie goes around in turn 2, Jim Gracie, yellow flag. Oh, look out, front straightaway. And Jimmy Stats is involved. I did not catch what happened. I was looking at Jim Gracie. Green flag's coming out. Green flag off of turn number 4. Daniels far behind the rest of the field. Wally Beatty down the back straightaway. He's going to be your leader. Steve Neighbors to the outside. Neighbors going to have him at the line. New leader 23, Stephen Neighbors. Neighbors using that extreme outside line as Jimmy Stats charging from the back of the field with Robert Vetter as well. Robert Vetter and Jimmy Stats charging from the back of the field. Neighbors jumps the cushion. Wally Beatty into the lead. As now here comes Bryant Bowden as well. Randy Kirkland now to the inside of Neighbors. Neighbors went up the Raceway Knights to the inside of Bowden. Yellow flag is out. Debris on the front straightaway. Wally Beatty going to have your lead. Neighbors settles into second. Side by side for third between Kirkland and Bowden. Bowden charging on the outside. Jimmy Stats making work. He's up to second. Neighbors loose. Oh, look out. Vetter collected with McGibney and Ashcraft. Yellow flag is out. After collecting in that caution, 7 more laps remaining. Wally Beatty is your leader though. Green flag is out. Neighbors and Bowden together. As Bowden goes to the outside, Lorenz is already there. We got a 3-wide battle as Lorenz coming to the front. Jimmy Stats On the move as well, up into 6th. Bowden charges hard on the outside of Lorenz. He makes it work up a turn 4. Bryant Short off the throttle. Oh, look out! Tandy Burrows and Short go around. Burrows goes around the worst way as Bryant Short was off the pace as forementioned. And Burrows into the back of Bryant Short. Getting ready to go. Green flag racing off of turn 4. Green flag is in the air. In a 1 and 2 we go. Wally Betty going to have your lead by Bowden and Neighbors back to that battle side by side on the back straightaway. Bowden on the outside. Neighbors on the inside. Bowden trying to make that groove work on that outside lane, and he does. He goes around Neighbors. Neighbors up the raceway. Lorenz underneath him. Bowden with a run on your leader down the back straightaway to 3 and 4. Battle for your lead coming as Bowden is strong on the outside line. Side by side they go into 1 and 2. Bowden really up on the outside line of the Devil's Bowl Speedway, and he uses it to get the momentum to go side by side, door to 3 and 4 between Bowden and Beatty. Beatty loose, 3 wide at Lorenz to the inside of Beatty and Bowden to the lead. Lorenz and Beatty now side by side. 2 to go at the line. Lorenz leads that lap. Bowden using the extreme outside of 1 and 2 as your championship battle is close as well. 5th, 7th, and 8th between Kirkland, Stats, and Daniels with the white flag out. Daniels hard to the inside of Beatty has the lead of Tom Lorenz into 3 and 4. It looks like he's going to get it done as Beatty hard to the side of Neighbors. Checkered flag off a 4-yard winner, Tom Lorenz. 2nd, Bowden. 3rd, Beatty. 4th, Neighbors. 5th, Kirkland. 6th, Better. 7th, Stats. 8th is Daniels.
That the 84 car didn't get into tonight and went to the front, actually. But Tom Lorenz down here, you put the car up. I guess you saw I wasn't coming down here, huh?
Yeah, I didn't think y'all was coming down. We pulled out here. We was the first one out here and looked like we were the only one out here. So I waved the guy back to the pit and I said, I guess they're going to do it tomorrow night. So.
Oh, no, we love our winners. We got to make them feel some kind of special, at least get it on the internet. But it seemed like your car was good. You were sort of mired back in the top 5 there, 6th, 7th. But you started shooting that outside line, and it went to the front, huh?
Yeah, the track was in really, really good shape, and there was a high groove and a low groove, and the 77 was running up high. Once we was able to get to the bottom there, we had a pretty good line around that bottom, and 77 had a good line around the top. So, but right in the middle was really slick, and I think there was a lot of them guys that were hitting that slick and losing a lot of momentum, and that was where we was kind of picking them off. So. We didn't have a good heat race. We ran 4th, and that put us like 13th in the 8th. So we was lucky to get back up there.
Seemed like after heat racing, there was a groove like cushion style developed halfway up the track. In intermission, they rolled it all out to the width it's at now. It seemed like that helped a lot.
Well, the track was really racy. Like I said, the 77 was on the outside, and we were on the inside. But the guys that I was passing, after we went around a few of them on the outside when they were bunched up on that bottom, if you could pull a car to the very bottom and kind of hold it down there, there was a line there, and then the 77 had a line around the outside, so it made it kind of racy there early in the race.
How much does the track change from a tacky to a slick with the limited modified? You always hear when it's tacky, it's hammer down, you know, almost referred to as draft racing, but it seemed like once it slicks off, the driving style has to change.
Well, absolutely, and you know, when that track's heavy, everybody's just wide open, and it's more just, you know, how fast your car is and where you start. But as the track gets some grooves in the middle there where it starts slicking off, you need to start driving a lot more cautious. And if you ever hear the terminology, slower's faster. When that track slicks off like that, slower's actually faster. So,
well, you had some tough luck in your late model last week. You're going to be going pretty fast tomorrow night, or are you going to bring her out or not?
No, we didn't get back together. We wrecked it pretty good last week, knocked the radiator and stuff out of it, so we didn't get it back together. In fact, I was supposed to be in Boone tonight. I was going up to Boone for the IMCA Nationals, and found out the weather was so bad that we didn't decide to stay here. We didn't even have a motor in that car at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We had taken it out, getting ready for next week at TMS, but when we realized we wasn't going, we went ahead and put the motor back in there and got it all ready to go. We didn't get ready to go. We had Trevor and Jay and Chuck and all them guys over there working on that thing hard. In fact, we had Gary Corbin and them come over and kind of help us at the end to get it ready to go. So we were lucky to even make it.
Definitely. Who helped you with this race car? Obviously, some people helped you today and get this car out here to perform like it has.
Yeah, I got old Chuck and Jay that's been helping me all year, and then old Trevor's kind of started throwing in a little bit, and Trevor's buddy's been coming over helping us some, so it's really helped it tremendously, and makes it a little more fun to work on as well. But them guys, they keep it all together and keep it going.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner tonight in the Blaines Motor Supply USA Limited Modifieds, the Smiley's 84, Tom Lorenz.
Thank you very much.
He is to the inside in the 3 and 4. Reed trying to hold him off. Reed up the raceway. Meeks underneath him. McGivney looks underneath him as well. Meeks your new leader. Something wrong on the 7-11 car of Michael Daniels. The championship chase takes a turn with Michael Daniels pulling in the infield. Meanwhile, the boardwalk sign and design, Baxter Motorsports number 77B, it's Brian Bowden. They roll the inside, and the Waltz Automotive 39. That is Jimmy Stats, and outside him, the 56-1 of Kevin Simpson. 6 cars, 6 laps, and its green flag is in the air. 3 wide already in a 1 and 2. They back it on off to a side-by-side contention battle there as Bowden trying to be the meat and the sandwich there. Jimmy Stats with a run. They're trying to force 3-wide Bowden down into Stats. Stats trying to make an aggressive move, though, there. It was probably hard for Bowden to see him. As the top 4 begin to break away from the rest of the field. Bowden now looking to the inside of Corbin in a 3 and 4. Door to door they go. Corbin sees him down there. Bowden to the inside. Corbin up the raceway. Bowden with the advantage with the line on the inside. New second place car to the 77B. Up front, it's a battle between Jeff McGivney and Mike Meeks Jr. To the fourth line. White flag this time. Jeff McGivney been running strong the last few weeks trying to take home a heat race win. He is there with 1 to go. McGivney looks high. A little bit higher line in 1 and 2. Then Mike Meeks Jr., he kind of diamonds it off the corner, gets a bit of a run on the 37 car in the 3 and 4. Meeks Jr. smooth on the bottom though. Up the raceway just a bit, but not going to get it done. It's Jeff McGivney, your winner, the 37 of Mike Meeks Jr. Second, Jeff McGivney. Third, the 12 of Matt Reed, and fourth, the 56X of Stephen Ashcraft. To Gary Corbin outside him